We've had plenty of add-ons over these 2 years, be it the commercial kind, GA aircraft, business jets. Military aircraft from the classics to the modern era seems to be getting more traction this year, and more adventures to follow from these tough beauties. Ladies and gentlemen, do we have enough to carry our own adventures? Absolutely not, I would imagine, as we welcome more and more towards the sim. So hit that subscribe button for future releases. The Globemaster C-17, a DC Designs project coming along among some serious plans this year. A large military aircraft is something we need. The US Air Force had great support with a flexible cargo aircraft this kind. Now, rapid delivery of troops with all kinds of cargo to main operating bases or deployment areas. 40,000 pounds of thrust coming from each of the engines gives that possibility to operate on short runways and austere airfields carrying large payloads. Now, fighter jets have been the main course for this team, and based on what the community asked for, the team have been generous to have decided to go for this. On the parallel, we do have the C-5M Galaxy as well, another strategic transport aircraft and the largest in the Air Force. Currently, the US Air Force operates 52 of them stationed on different bases. Imagine this, 28 wheels, 5 sets of landing gear, 4 GE engines with a state-of-the-art maintenance diagnostic systems helping carry oversized loads with ease. Now, both the C-5M Galaxy and the C-17 are in development, and before that, we should receive the F-4J Phantom. A few more weeks, followed by the A-10C Warthog that's aimed at the second quarter, offering us some nice aircraft to be parked at our hangars or the first half of this year. Now, talking about F-4J Phantom, exterior PBR has been worked on, adding grime layers so common to this often dirty airplane. The cockpit appears to be midway basic phase, where there isn't much to show yet. Now, as soon as the exterior textures are complete, the plan is to add the F4E nose detail, with the FGR2 test scope and spy engine doors also being animated, ready for British Phantom versions. Now, following all this would be high detail landing gears coming soon. Now, there are other projects lined up as well. Now, we do have Soviet Sukhoi and the P-61 Black Widow that should make an appearance at the sim following all this. DC Designs was fun to listen and see their progress. Next up would be from Mach Studios, a follow-up project after F-22A Raptor. Now, these studios have been working on somewhat of a secretive project. Now, the B-2 Spirit is sure a secret, similar to the F-22 due to its operational capabilities. A legendary aircraft which the US Air Force considers to be a dramatic leap in technology that's capable of delivering both conventional and nuclear munitions. It's a milestone for the US for sure. Now, this was first used in 1999, that was later used in Iraq, Afghanistan and Libya. A good start with 3D modeling. Now, there are going to be further refinements on top of this, and hoping to see a good set of details with a realistic model of the interiors and avionics. Now, for the Xbox users, it's going to be an Xbox release as well. A good relief for sure. There isn't a release date yet for this, and something to keep us in suspense. Now, the B-52 Stratosphere is another one that's getting prepped from SimWorkStudios. And even more exciting, a true legend of the US Air Force. Now, this has been an ongoing project from quite a while, and slowly this would get more public, giving us access to getting more details on how it's progressing well. On the parallel is the RV-10's development heading towards its final stages that's slated for this month's release. Now, the next in line that would follow up would be the Airvan, followed by PC-12, that's targeted to be a first quarter release of this year. Now, carrying on with large military aircraft category would be another interesting project from Azurpoly this time. The C-160 Transall. A surprise announcement during September, and this is the big thing for the team, especially coming out from smaller aircraft like TB-30 and the Fogo Magister. Look at the textures here, and it does look very complete from the outside, plus the flight deck showing some textures as well. Now, here's the good news. Performance is something the team have in mind and a feel-good factor for us. Hoping to see low-end PCs who can handle this bird. Now, in addition to all this would be a fully functional cargo bay. Now, not just the bay, imagine cargo dropping and parachuting capabilities. Yes, another cool feature and something unique to try out on this plane. Towards classics, did we mention the Messerschmitt Bf-109? It seems to be the next exciting project from Flying Iron Simulations. It's a World War II warbird that makes it an obvious choice. Now, last year when we heard a bit of this news, it made considerable amount of progress over time, and it sure does look a bit more advanced on modeling. An aircraft with details with a custom flight model, systems, ground handling and more. Now, apart from the Messerschmitt, we should expect the Focke-Wulf FW-190, which served as a backbone of the fighter force during World War II. Moving to the modern era, we have the Tornado from IndiaFoxtEcho. A brilliant team, and I've been loving the F-35 every bit. The Panavia Tornado is surely making its way to the sim, and it's not just one studio here, 2 teams have been working on similar lines. Well, to be honest, it's a good thing and a bad thing. Well, of course, we have both of the best worlds, but I really wish we had teams to decide on one single project, rather than work on similar projects and compete. Competition is always a healthy thing, but let's see what's in store for us. It does support a more accurate and a 3D model and textures with the screenshots here, and the team are happy with the way things are working. We're talking about IndiaFoxtEcho here. It's an early stage as the team have their eyes on the F-14 Tomcat and the Eurofighter. We saw quite a list today. What a list of military-ware we have here, ladies and gentlemen. There's so much more packed for this year from very renowned studios. We certainly hope you're being excited. Do join our Discord. We have weekly flights on the weekends and it sure is fun. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, do take care.